During the summer, the world looked on in horror as the worst flooding hit Pakistan in its history. 20 million people afflicted, hundreds of thousands of people lost their homes, many without shelter for months on end, and now winter is approaching Pakistan and still many are without shelter. In the St. Louis community, we held an item collection drive for the Pakistan flood victims in order to give them clothing and household items for the winter months. Here's our story.
وانتشت روحي وصار الدمع يجري يا إلهي خذ بقلبي للرشاد.
We couldn't have chosen a better spot. We did our collection drive at the Darul Islam Masjid in St. Louis. This is an absolutely beautiful location, a beautiful building, and the community themselves were very open and very willing to let us come and do this collection drive. Even if you go on the inside of it, they have beautiful chandeliers, a beautiful prayer area, and everything about it is very nice on the inside. The first day of our collection, U-Haul brings in 3 cargo containers, 3 things that we're supposed to, fill up with the items that we collect. So they bring in this green machine, and it picks up these big orange boxes and then drops them off in the parking lot. Our first day of collection, though, wasn't that impressive. We were able to collect maybe enough to fill up half of one of those 3 containers, and we collected a total of $80, and we were looking to collect over $5,000 in the end, so we were in big trouble. By the second day, though, and the third day, I completely ate my words. Collections started coming in, and they started filling up everywhere. My van was completely full of donated items that were given to us. Every time we'd open up one of the containers, we just see it being filled up more and more with boxes of donated items. Even the storage container that I had to the side was becoming full. And even inside the building itself, where we were doing the collection, was also becoming full of items. We were running out of space almost, and I didn't have any idea what to do. Luckily, we had a ton of volunteers. Every time somebody would bring in their clothing goods, we would open up their bags and boxes and then sort through it. So thank goodness for all these volunteers we had that would sort through it, then put them in new boxes, tape it up to be sent off to Pakistan. And then of course came the heavy lifting. This was the best part about it. Just picking up one box after another, after another, after another, and grabbing them, putting them on these carts, and then from the carts taking it outside and putting them in the storage containers. This was just very manual labor, very heavy work, and the guy with the video camera that was recording kept recording me doing the lifting, because I think he enjoyed it. One of the worst parts was taking it down the handicap area, because it just twisted and weaved and very difficult to take it down. Some of the boxes were really heavy too, and really huge. But again, luckily we had a ton of volunteers that helped us out by carrying all the boxes for us, and it really made it much more easy because of the volunteers that we had. By the third day, we were completely full. All of the cargo, all the containers that U-Haul sent us were filled to the brink. Inside of the collection area, where we were doing the sorting, was wall to wall full of boxes. And then I was thinking, how are we going to get rid of all this stuff? Then I see this huge truck come in that's 52 feet long, 18-wheeler, and it just pulls up into the parking lot, and then I begin to think, alright, now we have to bring everything in there. So then we start putting the boxes on the carts and start just walking them there, or some people just carry them. And and then we just had to lift them up and throw them inside the truck. Thankfully, we had so many volunteers helping. When I then, after we got about half the items in there, I went inside the truck just to look at how much items we had. And I was like, whoa, look at this place. We filled up this entire truck with goods that we were going to send off to Pakistan. And it really just made me thankful for the community here because I noticed how much they donated. It just kept coming and coming and coming. Even with extremely exhausting work trying to put everything in there, we finally got that truck filled up and then the truck left. Now their clothing items are going to Pakistan.